Okay, so this is part 2 of learning how to spray paint an appliance to make it look new again. So it's been 24 hours. The paint has cured, and you'll know it's cured because you can actually touch it and not stick to your fingers. So I don't know if you guys can see a good picture of this, but if you notice, you can see that brand new appliance paint look. You can see almost, I'm trying to hold this at an angle so you can actually see the enamel look. And as you can see, if I hold it from this side, then you can actually see where my lines were overlapping at. When I spray painted, I actually overlapped, and that's the key part of spray painting, is the height you actually hold your spray can. So hold on one sec. So it's actually the height you hold your spray can from the appliance itself, and your overlapping ability. Like I said, I know that this spray, when it comes out, it makes about a 4-inch, maybe 3.5, 4-inch, let's just say spray line, or whatever it is. So it's going to cover, 4 inches all the way. And when I apply my next line, I want to go halfway in that 4 inches. So from front to about right here, I want to start my next line about halfway through, so I'm actually overlapping. And if you overlap it the correct way, and say hypothetically, once you overlap it front to back, or you can start back to front, or however you choose to, if you come across from side to side, and a lot of people might ask, well, what is all of this? All of this is where somebody tried to paint it before and I didn't grind it down. So I could have grinded it down, but I just wanted to make a video on how to respray paint your appliances, and some tips and tricks that I use to, make an appliance look new again. But long story short, when you bring it back from side to side, whether you're starting on the left hand side or the right hand side, you still want to overlap as you're coming, whichever side you start from. So you definitely want to overlap side to side. Going from side to this side. So I know it's going to create a 4-inch mark. So I'm going to lay my first line. I'm going to lay my first spray line and keep my height the same. Keep my height away from the appliance the same. And then I want to come down and I want to go in halfway in between that. So I know it's going to, my first line, second line, third line, fourth line. And if you do that, the appliance should come out excellent, and you use the tape. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape. This is the part that we did not want spray painted, so we just covered it up. And in some later videos, I'll get into how to, say it, if you don't want to cover up, the name, or, say you got a small Kenmore or something, you don't want to cover that up, or you want to spray paint up here, but you still want to keep that. I'll show you a little couple of tricks that I use to get it done. And I'm also going to be posting some more videos on, how to service washers and dryers, signs and symptoms. If your dryer or your washing machine or your refrigerator is doing specific stuff, I'll give you the symptoms and let you know, what to replace. So as I said, this is part 2, and this is just a reveal and a removing out of masking tape. What I do with the tape, I just throw it in the trash because it's no longer usable to me. If you're one of those people who, like reusing stuff, go ahead, take your time. reuse it. And I like this tape because it doesn't actually leave like that sticky film. It was like I think that's duct tape. I wouldn't recommend using duct tape. And if you notice, when I started the video, the first video, I said we want to go closest to the foundation, which is the top part, to right here. And if you guys can see that. So remove this tape right here. And I mean, it to be honest with you, looks almost new again to me. And I mean, nobody would never know that. You know, I get people come in my store all the time and say, is that new? No, it's not new. I just spray painted. And it gives the appliance like a second life. You know what I mean? Just to, you know, if you got scratches, scuffs, or something like that from moving it around, or you know, you moved and, you know, you going into a new house, and say hypothetically you wanted to give it a new look, you know. Say you wanted to go with a black, you know what I mean, or something like that. But see, the problem I have is that, say hypothetically, if you wanted to paint this right here black, the whole machine black, and you know, you would actually have to either cut this out almost as a stencil or cover it up, you know, with tape. So normally I just don't even bother trying to spray paint it a different color. So here's the end result, and as I said before, this is just video 2. I'm definitely going to be uploading a whole bunch of videos, you know, on how to fix certain things. My expertise comes from, I've been in the business a while now. I sell used appliances, so there's specific things, and then I like to give away free knowledge instead of me having all this knowledge and, you know, you getting ripped off by whomever, you know, to come out and fix something. You know, you can fix it yourself with a couple of dollars and you know, get the issue resolved. So I'll definitely be uploading videos. Please give it a thumbs up, a like, comment, share, please. I'm new to YouTube. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, but if the video helped you out, then why not share with somebody else who might, you know, want to do the same thing, or, you know, may not know how to do it. And I mean, some people might say, oh, anybody could spray paint an appliance. Well, I guarantee you this, no you can't, because it's not rocket scientists, but if you don't hold that spray can a specific distance away from the appliance, then you're going to get a what you call what I would call like a run. If you hold it too close, then the paint is going, I mean, at the consistency that is coming out of the spray can, you're going to get so much paint in one general area. I wish I had something to show you. As a matter of fact, I do. So hypothetically, let's just use this for, so if I'm holding the can, say about an inch away, and I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying to, there you go. You can see it a little bit. You got a load of wet paint in one general area. So if you say, if you're spray painting like this, now you see that right there, that's what you're going to get if you're not consistent with holding it above the appliance 4 to 6 inches and actually following through all the way across with the same consistency, the same depth. You want to follow all the way through, or you're going to get, you know, run marks like this. And say hypothetically, if you're doing it on the side of the appliance, this is just going to run down, and once you spray this on there, it's going to be quite hard to get it off. So that's the reason, you know, I say it's not super easy. It's almost like spray painting a car, and it's not super hard. But if you follow these instructions, I guarantee you it'll come out nice. Just remember, keep your height about 4 to 6 inches from the surface, 4 to 6 inches up. And I recommend using this guy right here because it gives it a nice stroke pattern. You know what I mean? And stroke pattern, I just mean it's easier to hold instead of holding the button down. You know, you got this button that you're trying to hold down and it's becoming harder and harder, you know, to hold down. You got to switch fingers and all this other stuff. With this, it's just a hand grip, you know, you grip it and it pushes down on the button, and it gives it a nice, you know, pattern. Just super easy. It's a good product. Find it at any Home Depot, Walmart, something like that. Excuse my holes in the floor, but hey, this is a used appliance shop. It's not you know, a hotel. But if you do what I said, it'll come out perfect. Remember to tape every area that you don't want to be spray painted, and pretty much that's it. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, please share, please subscribe, because I'm coming with a whole bunch of heat. I'm talking about videos on, you know, videos that help you through and through to figure out your appliance and get it fixed. You know, and a lot of people probably gonna disagree with me posting these videos, especially people in the appliance you know, industry. But hey, why, you know, why keep paying $400 or $500 and it's something like a lid switch or a thermal fuse? And you know, and as well as I'm putting out these videos, you know, it's hurting me too, but it's helping somebody else. So I don't mind being, you know, helping somebody else, or helping somebody else who, you know, doesn't know how, and everybody not in a position to be able to pay $400 or $500, you know, to get something fixed. You know, but this video right here is basically, I just wanted to start, you know, posting them on YouTube, you know, simple video first, and then go into my next videos, which are diagnosis. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe.